Hello, beautiful soul. You probably have meditated, repeated affirmations, and tried to manifest a different ending to your love life. But if your nervous system experiences letting go as a threat, no amount of calming or positive words alone will change the pattern. Today, we're going to talk honestly about why these practices may give you temporary comfort without changing the relationship pattern that keeps hurting you. Maybe meditation helps you feel calm for 20 minutes, but one message from them brings all the anxiety back. Maybe you repeat, I'm chosen, I'm loved, everything is working out for me, while a frightened voice inside you says, but nothing is actually changing. Maybe you visualize the shared home, the commitment, or the apology, then return to a present where you still feel alone. If that is happening, you have not failed. You're not bad at healing. You're not being negative, and you do not need to repeat the words more perfectly. These tools can be useful. Meditation can help you slow down. A believable affirmation can support a new choice. Visualizing can help you understand what you want. But if one part of you believes, if I let go, I will feel abandoned, I will be completely alone, or I will lose my only chance of love, your nervous system may keep pulling you back towards waiting because waiting feels less dangerous than facing the loss. That response is not trying to ruin your life, it is trying to protect you using what it has learned. But protection is not always the same as safety. But a tool can be helpful and still be the wrong tool for the job you are asking to do it. A blanket can warm you, but it cannot repair a broken heating or a broken window. In the same way, calming yourself cannot make another person become available. Positive words cannot turn a repeated pattern into a secure relationship. Imagining a future cannot build it for two people. Today, I will show you how to keep what genuinely helps and stop using inner practices to hide from outer reality. Why doesn't meditation make me let go? Meditation may calm your body for a little while, but if letting go still feels dangerous to your nervous system, temporary calm will not change the protective pattern that is underneath. Meditation is not useless. Research suggests that mindfulness-based practices can reduce repetitive thinking in many people. They can help you notice a thought without immediately following it. But meditation is not a magic eraser. It does not remove grief on command. It does not make every practice peaceful. It does not decide what you should do about your relationship. The problem begins when meditation becomes a way to tolerate what needs your attention. You feel hurt because another promise has been broken instead of asking, what is this pattern telling me? You meditate until the discomfort becomes quieter. You feel angry because your needs are repeatedly dismissed. Instead of listening to the anger, you tell yourself that you must become calmer, more patient, or more understanding. Then the calm wears off, and the same reality is waiting for you. This does not mean meditation failed. It means meditation completed only one job. It helped you settle for a moment. You were asking it to complete a different job, teach your whole system that you can face grief, uncertainty, or rejection without abandoning yourself. Your nervous system learns through experience and repetition, not explanation alone. If you become calm and then return to checking, chasing, worrying, overgiving, or ignoring your needs, the old pattern receives the same message. I am only safe when I hold on. No amount of meditation by itself can replace the new experience of setting a boundary and surviving the discomfort, hearing an answer and staying connected to yourself, or choosing your life even while hope is still present. Sometimes sitting quietly can even make painful thoughts feel louder. If that happens, do not force yourself to remain still to prove that you are healing. Open your eyes, feel your feet, look around the room, take a walk, speak to someone safe, or choose a different ground in practice. Meditation should not become another place where you ignore yourself. Use calm to help you face reality, not to help you escape it. After you meditate, ask one question. Now that I am a little calmer, what truth needs my attention? Why do my affirmations feel like a lie? When your nervous system expects rejection, repeating I am chosen cannot force it to feel safe, and the words may highlight the painful gap between what you say and what you experience. Affirmations are not spells, they are sentences. A sentence can guide your attention, but it does not automatically become believable because you repeat it 100 times. In fact, some research has found that highly positive self statements can make certain people feel worse when the statement strongly clashes with how they currently see themselves. Imagine looking into the mirror after feeling rejected and saying, I feel completely confident and loved. Inside you, You may hear something like, "No, I don't." Now you have the original pain and a second pain. Why can't I even believe my affirmations? Try using a bridge sentence instead. Do not force yourself from "I'm never chosen" to "everybody chooses me." Move one honest step. I am learning to notice where I am not being met. My needs matter even when someone cannot meet them. I can feel uncertain and still keep one promise to myself today. I do not have to earn love by waiting without an end. These statements do not deny your pain, they create somewhere truthful for your mind to stand. Then connect the words to one action. If you say, "My time matters," protect 1 hour of it. If you say, "My needs matter," name one need without apologizing and stick to it. If you say, "I am returning to my life," complete one task that has been waiting for you. An affirmation becomes more believable when your behavior begins giving it evidence. Your system needs more than the sentence "I'm safe." It needs experience such as, "I told the truth and remained standing." "I felt the fear and did not chase." "I kept a promise to myself." "I asked for support instead of disappearing into the dream." Positive words may point towards change. Repeated, supported experiences help the change begin to feel real. Am I manifesting love or avoiding reality? If manifesting keeps your attention fixed on making one specific person choose you, it may be keeping you emotionally tied to the very uncertainty you're trying to escape. You may be told to ignore what you see, persist in the desired story, and act as if the relationship already exists. But if the real person is saying no, asking for distance, avoiding commitment, or repeatedly making no movement, their choices matter. Knowing a practice gives us control over a person's consent, feelings, timing, or decisions. Visualizing a loving relationship can help you recognize the qualities you value: honesty, warmth, mutual effort, affection, and safety. The danger begins when the vision becomes attached to one person, regardless of what that person is showing you. Let me tell you about someone. I'll call them Sam. Sam spent every evening imagining a future with a person who kept saying, "I'm not ready, but I will be ready soon." When the person pulled away, Sam did more affirmations. When plans were cancelled, Sam treated the disappointment as a test of belief. Sam became frightened that noticing the reality will ruin the manifestation. But the practice was no longer helping Sam live, it was helping Sam wait. The turning point was not becoming negative, It was changing the question. Instead of, how do I make this person choose me? Sam began asking, what kind of love am I choosing for myself? You can visualize without trying to control the cast. Imagine how a healthy relationship feels. Notice how you communicate, how needs are handled, and how effort is shared. Then ask whether your current choices move you towards those qualities. Hope becomes safer when it includes reality, action, and respect for everyone's freedom. You are allowed to want love deeply. You are also allowed to stop building your whole future around another person's potential. What helps when the pattern keeps returning? When your nervous system believes that letting go threatens your safety, no amount of meditation or affirmation alone will change the waiting pattern. You must understand what holding on is protecting and begin creating safety in a new way. Use these three layers. First, settle. Choose a safe way to become a little calmer. One slow breath, a short walk, warm water on your hands, music you love, or speaking to someone you trust. Second layer, see. Ask, what is true today, not what was promised, not what I fear, and not what I hope. Third layer, step. Take one action that supports the truth you can see. Settling without seeing may become avoidance. Seeing without settling may feel overwhelming. Settling and seeing without stepping may leave your life unchanged. You need all three: settle, see, and step. This is how a protective pattern begins to change. You settle enough to remain present. You see the situation without turning away. Then you take a small, supported action that shows your system, I can choose myself and I'm still here. One action will not erase years of learning. Repetition here is very important, but it must be repetition of a new experience, not only repetition of a positive sentence. Your step does not have to be ending the relationship. It may be keeping your plans, asking a direct question, stopping a one sided task, seeking independent advice, or deciding what you will do if nothing changes. And if you understand all of this, but keep returning to the same pattern, please do not turn that into another reason to shame yourself. Information and practical advice may not be enough when part of you still believes that waiting prevents abandonment, conflict, loneliness, failure, or something deeper than that. This is where deep private work may help. My work is transformation led rather than session focused. We explore the pattern beneath the immediate problem. What is holding you back? What it may be protecting, and why choosing yourself can feel so difficult even when you understand what to do. The purpose is not to change your partner or guarantee a relationship outcome. It is to help you build clarity, strengthen self trust, and make decisions that are more honest for your life. If you feel ready to explore whether this work may be right for you, you are very welcome to book a free clarity call with me. There is no pressure to continue. We can gently explore what are you experiencing and whether deeper private work feels appropriate. I will always be honest with you, and if I do not believe my work is the right fit for you, I will tell you. Episode 4, reflection on practices that have not helped me let go. If letting go feels like danger, you do not need to force yourself to feel positive. You need enough safety to hear one honest truth and remain connected to yourself. If you are somewhere safe, I invite you to place both of your feet on the floor. Let your hands rest comfortably. Take one slow breath in and allow it to leave gently. You may close your eyes or keep them open and look at one still point. Say quietly, I do not have to pretend in order to heal. Notice what happens inside you when you hear those words. Now, bring your mind to one practice you have been using, whether it's meditation, affirmation, or visualizing. Ask yourself, does this practice help me meet my life, or does it help me avoid what I know? No judgment, just notice. Now ask, what truth becomes clear when I stop trying to create a particular answer? And then ask yourself, what is one small action that could honor that truth? Maybe the action is to write down what is really happening. Maybe it is to keep tomorrow's plan. Maybe it is to ask for support. Maybe it is simply to rest and make no decision while you are overwhelmed. Take another slow breath in and out, and repeat. I can use calm to face reality. I do not have to use calm to disappear from it. And one more time, my protective response is not my enemy. I can thank it and begin showing it a safer way. When you're ready, notice the room and gently return your attention to the present. What do I take from episode 4 about letting go? Meditation can help you settle, and affirmations can point towards a new direction. But when your nervous system experiences letting go as their thread, words and temporary calm alone cannot change the protective pattern. Here is the truth I want you to remember. Your nervous system changes through safe, repeated experiences, not by being ordered to calm down or forced to believe words it does not yet trust. And this is the second truth. A practice is helping when it brings you closer to reality, closer to yourself, and closer to honest action, not when it teaches you to wait more beautifully. You do not have to throw away every practice that comforts you. Keep what helps you settle. Replace unbelievable affirmations with honest, bridge sentences. Let your vision describe the quality of love you want rather than trying to control who must provide it. Then take one real step. In episode 5, I will guide you through a deeper ASMR reflection to help you loosen your grip on the imagined future without giving up on love itself. My mission is to help as many people as possible to stop chasing unavailable love, become confident in their choices, become fully available to life, and live their best life to their fullest potential. So please subscribe so you do not miss anything important. I'm sending you so much love and light. Speak soon.